Hello everyone, this is Ronald Schafer, and thank you for watching my video. Yesterday I did a quick unboxing video, and as you see on the screen, I'm on the Kickstarter page for the art lens called Lomogon. It's a 2.5, and it's like a focal length of like 32 millimeter, and I wanted to do a little just scroll on their page just in case you haven't seen it. Uh, So I just, like I said, got this yesterday. One of the earlier people to get this. Um, so let me see if I can. So they're saying this is great for like street photographers. Again, assembled by hand. Closest focusing distance of 0.4 meters. Again, you got a focal length of 32 millimeters. So it's a wide angle lens. Now it has a perfect circle bokeh. So a little bit different than some of the other lenses out there. The This aperture ring right there goes from 2.5 to f11. I believe I got the aluminum black version, not the brass this time. And let's see, let me go down here. And there you go. That's how easy it is to change the aperture as you're shooting. So you can go really, really fast with this. You can use film cameras, you can use digital. I did get the Nikon mount, so I will shoot on Nikon, and I already did some test photos today, and I will pull those up in a moment. But here again, you can see how this circle aperture will affect the bokeh. You see the background. And then here is an ordinary aperture, a little bit different. So as you see, the shape kind of dictates how your bokeh is looking. And I know they have some more info on here. Let's see. Here we go. So more technical specifications, and you can see real quick. This is you can see the difference right there. Honestly, I didn't even have to go out and go take pictures, but I just wanted to use the lens. So, but this gives you an idea from f8 to the f2.5 visually how it's affecting the shot. So it has 6 elements, and in 6 groups. They have a little diagram down here. You can pause this and look if you like. But here's what you have as f-stops: 2.5, 4, 5.6, 8, and 11. Field of view is 68 degrees. Again, no electrical contacts or any chips inside that lens, so you will have to go completely in manual mode in your if you like you're doing a priority or aperture setting. I believe it just says like you have no lens attached, kind of like if you were to put a pinhole on the front. Anyway, and the filter thread in the front is a 62 millimeter. Here's some illustrations of the lens. So here's where you focus. Where you put your fingers. You focus. Go from infinity, etc. All the way down. You see, so you can focus. Again, here's how you change your aperture. This little wheel that sticks out. And again, they're just telling you that you can put it on many types of cameras, film and digital. So that's really nice. So I believe that's all I wanted to show you from the Kickstarter page. So at this point, I'm going to bring up some actual photos. And this comparison that I'm doing today, which I hope is different, is I have the standard Nikon Kit Lens, which is a 18 to 55 millimeter. And what I did was I just dialed it in to as close to 32 as I could. And since that is a lens that does communicate with the camera. I just wanted to aperture priority and just manually changed, my f-stop to what I needed. And what I was doing was trying to mimic what I'm going to reshoot once I swap lenses over to this 32, art lens. So I'm going to, closely match as possible the f11 shots, the f8, the 5.6, and with the kit lens, I could not get down past 4.2. So I couldn't get down to the f4, so I went to a f.4.2. So that was the closest I could get. And again, I couldn't do a 2.5 because the kit lens does not do that at all. So you will see 4 shots on the left of the screen, which will be from the kit lens, which Nikon usually gives you with a basic Nikon digital, especially for the consumer level. I believe I'm shooting with the D3300 on this today. And then the shots on the right are going to be from the Lomogon, the 32 millimeter at 2.5. So, and let's just get a good look between the two. I again tried to focus on the same point if I could. Take this and go to my next shot. So that was f11, and this next shot is going to be f8. There we go. Now we're going to be comparing the 5.6 f-stop. And again, I'm just I'm matching the shutter speed. So on the f11s, I was shooting at 1/10 of a second. On the f8 shots, I'm doing 20th of a second. These 5.6, I'm running at a 30th of a second. Go. Now this is the on the left here is the 4.2 because that's what that lens is able to do. And let's see, that was 30th of a second also. I didn't change that. This is 577. Oops, I'm on the wrong page. Hold on. Let me go back. I'll just read it back to you. So f11 was actually a 30th of a second. The f8s are 30th of a second. 5.6 was a 50th of a second. And this 4.2 is at a 80th of a second. So, and this is a f4 because, again, different lenses. Now, I don't have a 2.5 for the kit lens. So this one you will get a 2.5. You can already see the bokeh and how things are changing. Okay, let's go on to a second set. This is just some pothos I have on a fence. And again, the f11 shots are going to be at 30th of a second. The f8 shots will be at a 30th of a second. 5.6 will be 80th of a second. 4.2 and the 4 are at 125. And the Lomogon at the 2.5 will be a 200th of a second. So there's not much going on with these. I only really need to zoom in. Yep, so there's this. Okay. Go. Starting to see the background. Okay. Sharing, good. Recording. All right. Let's get back. So again, this is the 5.6 comparison from left to right. If you look up on the top, you can already start to see the change. This is the 4.2 on the left, and on the right is the f4. Let's just look at the top because this is where you're really seeing the change going on. And again, there is no f2.5 on the kit lens. And a Lomogon, here's the 2.5. You can really see how things are softening up. You can actually see the circle bokeh here. Look at that. Nice. And let's do one more. Change my page. I actually took I hand took notes when I was out there, just so I could write down, just in case again that there's nothing. I'm not really showing you any of the information from the camera. So anyway, so the f11 shots are going to be a 50th of a second. The f8s are going to be a 100th of a second. The 5.6 will be 200th of a second. And the comparison between the 4.2 and the 4 are going to be 400th of a second. And finally, 640th of a second for the 2.5 on the right when we get to the last one. So again, you can see things are really nice and focused. Background's a little bit blurry. Go to our next shot. So again, this is the f8. Not going to see much changes again. The 5.6 at 200th of a second. Now already with the art lens, you're already seeing that whole background changed, and over here, still kind of focused. Let's go to the next shot. This again, 4.2, and this is the 4. You can really see that background softened up. Okay. Again, this is the only one that we have a 2.5, so let's get to that last shot. And let's look at that. You can see the circle bokehs right there. So very nice. Now also, let's go here. Let's pull this up. So this was just a quick video of me showing how easy it is to change and focus. So here goes your aperture, just real easy. You could use the tip of your finger and just roll it. And it stops. You can feel it snap when you get to, like, that was 5.6, that's 4, 2.5, f11. So it actually, it's just, it's real smooth, and it, like I said, it stops. You'll feel it. You got a little feedback there. So really nice and easy. How easy it is to focus. Very legible printing on the lens there. There you go. Close that out. And again, just a standard kit lens here. So I was talking about how I got as close as I could to a 32 millimeter. And obviously there's just a shot of the Lomogon on the same camera, the D3300. But there you go. I just wanted to again share to you some of the difference between a kit lens and this art lens. Uh, and I don't remember the cost difference, but they're probably very similar priced. So again, if you already got a kit lens with your camera, it's great, for all your sports shots and all that normal everyday use. You really get to use most of the features with a camera and an art lens. Again, just really there to make you think more and practice and work on your skills. So, and to create some beautiful images. So, hope everybody enjoyed this comparison. Wanted to be able to show you a real world situation, like something that somebody'd be comparing this to. So that was my thought. Kit lens versus this new Lomogon. Again, hope you enjoyed. And if you have any requests, just leave a comment below. Thank you.